Okay, since we do at least meet the minimum eye level, we're going to go ahead and start up the new raid series. And for those of you just joining us, welcome, hello, welcome to Illusion Fox Gaming. Oh shit! Hey, Koroi. Snark is right, huh? Nope, I figure it doesn't. So we start with Pharaoh. So we'll start with Feral Fandom here. Yanni regards you with a wry smile. I was hoping you'd drop by. Something I wanted to share with you before heavyweight matches begin. Come on in. Heroes thought you were going to say something actually useful. And then you give me that bullshit. Now, what happens if it happens simultaneously? That is the question. Because I have done that in raids in other games. If both parties reach 0 HP at the exact same time. I asked Honey and the others to come as well. Before they arrive, let's have a quick refresher of the situation. During your cruiserweight campaign, we managed to convince several fighters to retire from the ring. Not least of all Retsara, who was already afflicted with psychonecrosis. There's one who couldn't be persuaded, though, the Brute Bomber. I myself developed symptoms of psychonecrosis after Eutrope ambushed us. I got a little carried away, using a feral soul to stop her. There was a glimmer of hope when Naoni discovered the existence of a cure, but was dashed when the President took her and Eutrope hostage. He wouldn't allow us to deviate from this script. By an unexpected turn, the President himself was aware of the cure, the drop of life. He said he'd divulge its location if you could become Grand Champion. How do we learn all this? Where does he get this information? I never met the man, so he's a complete mystery to me. That's why I want to gather everyone, in order to form a better picture of who we are dealing with. Hello, my dears. We let ourselves in through the back. You never know who's watching after all. Hey, what's the occasion? We having a retirement party or something? Sorry, hon, but I haven't met the President in the flesh either. He only called me a few times to give instructions, and it wasn't him but Metum who came to recruit me at one of my performances. When he recruited me and Hector in person, all contact afterwards was via a communicator. He speaks solely about business, never private matters. Same with me, I'm afraid. Dancing Green, on the other hand, is well acquainted with the man. Fashion, the geezer has a love for the theatrical. As a performer myself, we quickly hit it off and often had debates about the best way to engage the audience. I believe the key is in making folks feel good. He insists that they need to feel a measure of discomfort. And that's the job of a heel. It is when the loathsome are laid low that the audience knows the highest high, and the fighters burn brightest, he'd always say. As our poetic justice has appeal, I'll admit. For proof, we need to look no further than the frenetic crowds at the Brute Bombers matches. Or else the president may be, he's a damn good showman. Right, the president's personal life. All I know is, he traces his ancestry to Lindblom. Lindblom? That's where the stimulant for the regeneration factor was apparently researched. And what do you know? Unfortunately, I never got the opportunity to hear more about his past. Last time I saw the old man was 3 years ago. You managed to win right at the same moment as Enrage went off. You thought you died. 3 years ago, that'd be around when Madame approached Honey. I wonder if something's happened to the president that's kept him from appearing in public. With the limited knowledge we have, we can only speculate. So between all of us, we hardly know anything about the president. Our play remains there, them becoming grand champion. Only then will the president share the cure's whereabouts. If he goes back on his word, we can threaten to reveal the truth about the immortalized to the public. If all else fails, then we do have that hand. But if we're to use it, we must first rescue Eutrope and Nayuni. So it's not to engage them. The plan will need to be discreet and foolproof. And I could use everyone's help. Can I count on you all? I don't think you thought you had to ask. Of course you can count on us. We'll save Yanni's sister and give that rotten president a piece of our minds. Got along with the old man well enough, but I had no idea about his shenanigans. Art and entertainment shouldn't come at the cost of those who make it. Ain't that right, Sugar? Thank you all so much. With everyone's cooperation, we'll work to free my sisters while Arcadion continues her campaign to become Grand Champion. Goes without saying, but I'll continue supporting you as your second. Together, we'll carve a path through the heavyweight division. Since we all have our tasks, the rest of us will begin exploring ways to rescue the girls at once. So, there's about to be an Arcadion broadcast. It's a regular program intended for fans, so it might not help much with your preparation, but it couldn't hurt to give it a watch. Fans of the fight and connoisseurs of combat, I bid you welcome to another edition of the Arcadion Hour. For today's special guest, we have the heavyweight fighter who shall soon face the unenhanced upstart, Arcadion, in the ring. Oh, I like her look. Devilishly divine dominatrix Vamp Fatale. As indicated by her appellation, they have climbed their way up the ranks without the use of a feral soul. Should this upstart rise to become Grand Champion, they would be able to do as they please with Arcadian's soul repository, and it seems they intend to release all the souls. This would fundamentally alter the Arcadion, leaving it a championship of unenhanced fighters. What are your thoughts on this? Don't make me laugh. The upstart would only bore us to death. Our fans crave spectacular battles that will blow them away, and you simply can't get that without feral souls. So saith the lady, but what do you, the people, actually think? We hit the streets to find out. Fight without feral souls? Wouldn't even be the point. This is your camera talking about. If I can't watch a muscular woman imbued with the beast soul squeeze the life out of her enemies like she's making juice, I'm not interested. The Unenhanced Warrior? Just novelty. I reckon they're to drum up excitement for the championship. It was interesting at first, I'll admit, but the act has gotten old, and everyone's had enough of it. I know I have. Frankly, I despise the upstart. She forced the Howling Blade to retire without outrageous wager, for one thing. We'll need some outsider barging in and running a roughshod over our traditions. Leave the Arcadion alone, you hear me? Leave the Arcadion alone. See, no one wants a pathetic excuse for entertainment. Oh, that's odd. They showed some interviewees who supported them as well. Or perhaps not. You're next, darling. You've been a naughty, naughty girl. And I'm going to give you the punishment you deserve. Damn them. They clearly only showed the interviews that served the president's agenda. Sorry you had to see that. But you have plenty of supporters out there, and that's the honest truth. Forgive our sudden intrusion, but after the broadcast just now, we simply couldn't sit still. You're my hero, miss. I'll keep cheering you on, so please don't give up. There are many of us who feel the same. We believe in you, and we want you to know that. I get nervous whenever I watch you fight, but at the same time I'm inspired. Given courage, I don't get that from fighters who use feral souls. That's right, and don't forget, souls weren't even used in Arcadion in the beginning. Bet the other fighters could also put on a thrilling show without enhancing themselves. Battles with feral souls are a spectacle. There's no denying that, but by the same token, it feels artificial. Your fights, on the other hand, are as real as it gets. It fires me up like nothing else, so keep your head held high and keep fighting the good fight in the heavyweight division. Please let me join your gym. I want to become a fighter just like them. Well now, we'd be glad to have such an enthusiastic trainee. I must warn you though, that the training isn't easy. Why don't you come back with your parents for a tour first? See, you have quite the following. Even if there aren't many more feral souls, it doesn't spell the end of the Arcadion. Many people admire and support you, and it's for them as well that you fight. Okay, once I'm cured, I'd love to come out of retirement and fight unenhanced myself. I believe the others feel the same. Is that so? Alright, we'll be there. This is it. The heavyweight matches are beginning. Matim's asked us to meet him at the green room as usual. It's good to see you again, my friends. How have you been? I'm better. What's the big idea with that broadcast? I'm sorry, but it was the President's orders. It was all I could do to drop a hint that there were other opinions. Master Chairman of the Cruiserweight Division has left the President feeling threatened. Whatever he may have said before, he's eager to be rid of you. On that matter, it's no use trying to convince the heavyweight fighters to quit. They've all been informed about their psychonecrosis and choose to continue fighting of their own volition. That's because they've been told that if they can defeat you, they'd be able to use your soul to cure their affliction. That bastard and his low tricks. Future is your only way through this, so what anger you have, I suggest you channel into the ring. As you did before, I have no doubt that you will make your mark in the heavyweight division as well. Look in her eyes, Yana still smolders with rage. Just when I think I've seen it all with the President, he comes up with another underhanded move. If what Madam says is true, we've little hope of convincing your opponents to quit. There's nothing for it but to stay the course then. While you fight to become Grand Champion, we trust in the others to rescue my sisters. When we get the trouble of life's whereabouts from the President in the end, we'll be able to save everyone. Right then, let's take a look at your first heavyweight opponent. Van Fatale, whom you had the displeasure of seeing in the broadcast earlier. She's a fiendish fighter who harnesses the soul of the despondent. A giant bat whose power allows her to suck the life out of her opponents. Her biggest claim to infamy, though, is the fact that she's a sadist. Inflicting pain brings her pleasure, and her ring is filled with the apparatus for that purpose. Mind your surroundings out there, or you'll become her plaything. Remember, you have plenty of fans who believe in you, so believe in yourself and show them the strength of the unenhanced warrior. Now, get out there, give Van Fatale what for, and claim your first heavyweight victory. Oh, that popped real quick.
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal.
I need to add this to my playlist of songs.
Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Fuck!
Come, my pets. This is my show. I will hear you scream.
A wicked weapon. That Patel poised to execute a fatality.
You will become a stain on this world.
The challenger has nowhere left to run. Oh, not fast enough, I'm afraid. Oh, that must have hurt. Hang in there.
We're a little short on DPS, it looks like. I'm not the only one who's barely item level.
Or pain.
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal. That's Patel.
This may be rough.
Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Come, my pets.
So maybe try to save as much as I can for during that sequence.
This is my show. I will hear you scream.
A wicked weapon. Van Patel's poised to execute a fatality.
You will become a stain on this world.
Challenger has nowhere left to run. That must have hurt. Hang in there. fast enough, I'm afraid.
Ooh.
This is just the beginning. My faithful minions, give me your ether!
It's begun! She's draining the audience of their ether.
I love how they clarified that.
All of you will feed me.
Time for Tales unleash the ether. The challenger's in her realm now. And they're back in action. Can they turn the tide?
You are a stubborn one, but it is not too late to beg for mercy.
The spectacle of slaughter resumes. How will the challenger adapt? It's a veritable rain of death.
Shit.
Who knew they'd been felled with a vengeance? They're up! What fighting spirit!
Such insolence I have never known. More. I need more ether.
She's draining the crowd's ether again! I hope our dear spectators are feeling alright.
Shit. Oh, she's now heading for more than half the arena. Not by much, but those are some big ass tank busters.
In pain lies pleasure.
She's unleashed even more ether! How will this end? Impressive footwork on display today. They're down. Can they recover from this?
On your knees, damn you!
I'm learning. I'm probably not fast enough, but I'm learning. I'm probably still getting quite a bit distracted by the music. Damn it, they double stacked them. Yep.
Oh dear, the challenger pulled out 3.
God damn it. We would have had that, and they did that both times.
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal Femme Fatale! Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Come, my pets.
Shit. Shit, I didn't mean to use that then. But it done got used.
Scream.
A wicked weapon. Van Fatale is poised to execute a fatality.
You will become a stay.
We're behind on DPS.
Oh, not fast enough, I'm afraid.
This is just the beginning. My faithful minions, give me your ether!
It's begun! She's draining the audience of their ether.
All of you will feed me.
Van Fatale's unleashed the ether. The challenger's in her realm now. They're up! They're fighting spirit! And they're down. Can they recover from this?
You are a stubborn one, but it is not too late to beg for mercy.
The spectacle of slaughter resumes. How will the challenger adapt? It's a veritable reign of death.
never know. More. I need more ether.
She's draining the crowd's ether again! I hope our dear spectators are feeling all right.
In pain.
There we go. We got it that time.
On your knees, damn you!
Ah, there we go.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger.
Damn right it does.
It's all over. Until next time.
I mean, I figured I wasn't going to get the orchestrion role with the role I had on it, but... And there it is, your first heavyweight victory. I never doubted you for a moment. I'm sure you heard them, but the audience was going absolutely wild. I need to look up that music, because that music was awesome. It appears to have something on her mind. Now then, there's a bit of time for your next bout. That's because your opponent originally would have been none other than Wicked Thunder, Utro. For reasons known too well, they have to call up a replacement, and who that is hasn't been decided yet. So head back to the gym for now. With some luck, Red Star has made some progress on the rescue. Well, actually, we're gonna go collect a piece of jewelry. And improve our gear ever so slightly. When it went up by 3 eye levels. That's the boy from before. What could be the matter? Hey now, what's wrong? Your gem, they've wrecked it. What? Who? Why? Hey there, kitty cat. We made ourselves a home while you were out. You're the ones who did this? We heard that this was an unenhanced cook's haunt, so we decided to drop by to say hello. What have we here? It's a dynamic duo who have taken tag team matches by storm. The Extremes. Could they be the next opponent? The Enhanced Warrior is a single specialist, though, so I expect she will be pitted against only one of them. Which brother will it be that takes the ring? The older, cool, and collected deep blue, or the younger, fierce, and fiery red hot? It's most of us, naturally. We don't work any other way. Don't worry, though. We'll tag in and out, so it'll be a fair fight. No, they won't. We're cool with that, right? Oh, please. Everyone knows you'll break the rules and come at them together. Come on now. We couldn't stoop to that. We wouldn't stoop to that, right, bro? We wouldn't, but don't we always? No, we wouldn't. Oh, was that meant to be a secret? Oh, not another word out of you. You've had a good ride so far, Kook, but it won't go smooth for you on our surf. You're going to wipe out and wipe out hard. And there you have it, your next opponents. Please see to your preparations, come to the green room. And I'm sorry for this awful mess. There was nothing I could do to prevent it. He's about to start laughing. This is a good time for a tour, I'm afraid. Would you mind coming back after we've sorted things out? Those bastards did a real number. Wait, where are the kittens? They're safe, thankfully. This sensed the danger and fled upstairs. I actually arrived earlier and witnessed them in the act. I was furious and wanted to stop them, but I feared it would draw the president's attention. Forgive me. I have news. We found a promising lead on Naomi and Utrip's whereabouts. Truly? One of Honey's devoted fans is an employee of Ascension Arcadion, and he divulged details of the security at the company complex. Thanks to him, we now know that right after your sisters were kidnapped, they curiously doubled the watch on a certain area. According to Green, it is a plushy reception hall used to entertain important guests. In all likelihood, that's where the girls are being held. While security is tight, we have a plan to create an opening and mount a rescue. Sugar will use her magic to create a commotion, which I'll exploit to sneak inside. It's quite a daring strategy, but I have faith that you can pull it off. You'll carry out the mission during your next match. If you do what you do best and put on a good show, the attention you draw to the ring would only aid our cause. So, you'll be pitted against the extremes next. Reminds me of my own time fighting as a tag team with Hector. We're still no newcomers. What? Why have I never heard about this? Our signature move was the ultimate Mega Boom Kick. Hector would encase me in flames and send me flying at our opponents. Not only did it look impressive, it had some kick to it as well, pardon the pun. Alas, we hardly drew any spectators, so management disbanded our team. We were still trying to find our place back then. Getting back to the present, like all tag teams, the Extremes will unleash powerful coordinated attacks. Take care when you face them. I suppose we better head to the green room. The mess can wait for now. Right, let's take a closer look at your opponents. Red Hot and Deep Blue, who formed the popular tag team The Extremes. The original professional surfers who rose to fame with their feats at Solution 9's artificial wave pool. The brothers harness the souls of storm divers, great lizards capable of manipulating the elements. Perform dangerous techniques. As you can probably guess, Deep Blue commands water, while Red Hot yields flames. I say brothers, but they're obviously not related by blood. Just part of their gimmick. Having said that, they do make a fearsome team. To echo Red Sara, you'll need to be ready for their coordinated attacks. To deal with them, you'll be just one bout away from becoming Grand Champion. So get out there and give those gym wreckers what for. We'll see who's the one who wipes out. I was not paying enough attention.
be a tag team match of extreme proportions.
I can handle you alone.
My word, such scorn for the challenger. Oh, what fearsome flames! He set the ring ablaze.
I lie like a furnace.
The flames are spreading. At this rate, the challenger will be trapped.
I'll wipe you out.
Hey, save some fun for me.
Deep Blue's lost his cool. He's tagging in.
If there ain't a wave to ride, just make one yourself.
Good gods, what an enormous wave!
Bet you've never seen anything this gnarly. You're going down!
What a drag.
Let's do this together, bro.
Both brothers have entered the ring. Oh, that's grounds for disqualification.
They don't fight alone either, so it's only fair.
The extremes fight as one.
It seems the referee is allowing it. It's double trouble for the challenger.
We're just getting started.
Hey, check out this smooth teamwork.
The brothers have triggered a fusion explosion. Truly, they're deadly enemies. And they're down. Can they recover from this? Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance.
I was saving this trick just for you.
Oh, brace yourselves, folks. The extremes are holding nothing back.
I don't know what the hell this means.
Bet you've never seen anything this gnarly.
I ride Inferno.
That must have hurt. Hang in there.
You're going down! If there ain't a wave to ride, just make one yourself. Bet you've never seen anything this gnarly.
I'm not finished with you yet!
Tried to edge that as much into that corner as I could.
the challenger.
And hey, Senpai, how are you?
Forever. Until next time.
You did it again. Even together, the brothers were no match for you. Seeing you humble those smug thugs really made my day. Serves them right for making a mess of my gym. Satisfaction's written plain on Yana's face. With this, you've earned your title shot against the Grand Champion. You'll need to be more prepared than ever for that bout. For now, a good rest is in order. Let's head back to the gym. First Femme Fatale, now both the extremes at once? You're incredible. I knew you'd beat those bullies. You look so cool out there. It ain't over till it's over. How do you fare when you have no simulacra at your disposal? Cowards. Honorless curs, you are a blight upon the Arcadion. Be gone from my sight. It's the tyrant. What's the Grand Champion doing here? Put up your weapon, challenger. A true warrior does not engage her opponents outside the sacred ring. I'm the Grand Champion of the Ascension Arcadia Championship. How about you, upstart? You think yourself a babyface who brings change, but to me, you are a heel who would tear down our traditions. That's right, you're nothing but a villain. If you are resolved to destroy the Arcadians we know it, it is only meant that you understand how it came to be. Listen well. I'll begin with the president's ancestor. The man was a noble in the kingdom of Lindblom, known for his love and patronage of the theatrical arts. When the storm surge came to a head, he was forced to flee his homeland. For years he wandered the endless wastes until in desperation, he sought refuge here in the enemy nation of Alexandria. To his great surprise, the Alexandrians welcomed him with open arms. And in the sight of them toiling hand in hand to build new lives, He saw a vision of that ancient paradise of myth, Arcadia. He longed to repay the kindness he had received, and at length found the answer in the fighting contest that the people enjoyed in secret as a diversion. Using the riches he had brought with him, he created a new form of entertainment. One that blends thrilling fights and gripping theatrics. Thus was the Arcadion born. Alas, it did not endure its original iteration. As survival grew more challenging, it became increasingly difficult to host matches. Eventually it ceased to be held altogether, and the Arcadion was all but forgotten. The years passed, advancements in electric thought brought stability, and the advent of soul technology, a sense of security for the first time in generations. Alexandrians experienced tedium. Wishing to provide the excitement they craved, the President revived the Arcadion and held matches that pitted recreated simulacra against each other. And when the people clamored for fiercer fights, he satisfied them by introducing the use of pharaoh souls. In this way did the Arcadion rise up to become the premier form of entertainment in Alexandria, and a pillar of our culture. This is why the Arcadian's history, the legacy lives on within its sacred halls. This is what you seek to destroy. Pharaoh souls are the very soul of we fighters, and we will not allow an outsider to dictate our culture and take them from us. Hear, hear, all hail the tyrant, the one true king of the Arcadian. Exactly. More than a spectacle. I want to see a real fight. That's where the excitement lies. You may have garnered attention for fighting unenhanced, but at the end you are not more than a heel intended to create excitement. It is your fate to fall. As you saw for yourself, the tyrant's a force to be reckoned with even when not using a pharaoh's soul. What's more, as Grand Champion, he has free access to the soul repository and can choose the best soul for each opponent. That makes it hard to offer advice. If only we knew which soul he'd use, we'd have something to work with. Let's get back to the gem. I'm anxious how the rescue mission went. Ritzar and the others haven't returned yet. I hope they're alright. Yana! Uni, oh thank goodness. I'm sorry, we weren't able to rescue Eutrope. Found Uni in the reception hall, but there was no sign of Eutrope, no time to search for her. The kidnappers removed Eutrope's regulator when they abducted us, and then they took her somewhere else. Removed her regulator Oh no, that's what they do to the immortalized. Come now, don't lose heart yet. Times like this, you gotta keep on grooving. Have some tact, will you? We're talking about their sister. No, he's right. Now's the time to be fearing the worst. It's already a blessing that Nayuni is safe and sound. So, I doubt the President will sit idly by in response. I worry what he might do next. Rest easy on that front. We actually have a collaborator on the inside. Met him. We pushed him without expectation and were pleasantly surprised when he agreed to help. He's tried to make it so the President doesn't learn of our foray in a hurry. Furthermore, Venom's an idea of where Utrip might be. He promised he would see her safely returned. Venom did all that? Perhaps I misjudged him. I feel uneasy too, to be honest, but right now we don't have any other choice but to trust him. Alright, I have some good news too. While I was locked away at the reception hall, I was able to access a terminal and retrieve some useful information. That is, the Tyrant Stata. In the upcoming title match, he intends to use the soul of a behemoth. That's amazing. We'll have a much better chance now thanks to you. Since the preparations for the match will be finished soon, so let's head to the Arcadion and discuss the fight in detail there. It'll be over soon once Utrip has been freed and you become Grand Champion. No one will fight with the Pharaoh Souls again, and those afflicted with psycho necrosis can be cured. As before, we're counting on you. We'll all be praying for your triumph. Seems Palm wants to join you. Perhaps she thinks Hector will be at the Arcadion. Maybe she wants to cheer carrying on as well. Let's bring her along, eh? Right, let's make our way to the Arcadion. Given the huge publicity surrounding the match, there's bound to be some fans along the way. I'll take a moment to talk to them. Except they'll have some words of encouragement for you. Now, some may have words of encouragement, others may have words of, get the fuck out. You can do it. You can beat the Tyrant and become the Grand Champion. When I grow up, I'm going to become a fighter like you. Then we can form a tag team together and teach the bad guys a lesson. I can't believe your heavyweight title match is already happening. I have every faith you'll win and usher in a new era for the Arcadion. Now that we are connected to the outside world, our society is going to change. It's only natural that the Arcadion changes as well. I am. And thank you. Although we won't be streaming for a whole lot longer. Because it's almost time for me to be going to bed myself. I do still have work in the morning. The Unstoppable Upstart speaking to me? What an honor this is. Truth be told, I lost someone dear to me in the recent attacks. But as I was wallowing in grief, I saw you facing your foes entirely unenhanced. And it gave me the courage to carry on. I'm not the only one either. There are many others like me who are inspired by your unfaltering figure in the ring. And to see you become Grand Champion would be the greatest inspiration of all. Hearing from the fan really fires you up, doesn't it? They inspire you as much as you inspire them. Come on, let's continue to the green room. I'm pretty much just going to finish up this quest and then see if there's anyone to raid, because... yeah, it's 2 a.m. for me, which sucks that I have to call it, but I do still have to work here on New Year's Eve. And unfortunately, I don't know yet whether or not it's going to be a really rough day, as some signs may have indicated before I left work, or it could be a pretty easygoing day. We're waiting our arrival. And this is... she wants to cheer them on. That's not a problem, is it? No, certainly not. If you'd please follow me. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if there's anyone out there to raid. Oh, none of my friends are online, so we're just going to call it here. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here tonight. We'll be back tomorrow, where we'll be doing our whole New Year's Eve celebration and party for anyone who wants to join us. There'll be an open Discord voice chat over in my Discord. Till then, though, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. Hope to see you to help bring in the new year. And we'll see you then.